Hello, everybody. Welcome. Glad you have made it. If you found the news stream, was having some Wi-Fi trouble here at Slater Family Ice Arena, and the stream died. And then when I tried to get it back, it wouldn't let me back in. So here's the second stream. If you are on and you have friends or family who are trying to watch, please pass this link along to them as we watch the Trojans warm up here. As I mentioned, we are at the Slater Family Ice Arena in Bowling Green, campus of Bowling Green State University. Great facility here, been here many times. Not often on a Wednesday night at 9 o'clock, though. That one's new. Scheduling change happened. I think originally this game was going to be on this upcoming Saturday, but Trojans now going to be going to Cleveland to take on St. Edwards that day, and so this league game against Anthony Wayne was moved to tonight. So at a time when we're starting to get ready for bed, we're going to be watching some hockey. Tonight's going to be the Findlay Trojans taking on the Generals of Anthony Wayne. Findlay started off the season real hot, 10-2 the record against one of the very best schedules in the entire state, and then ran into a brick wall last weekend at the patio tournament, losing 4 in a row. Again, against a couple of, 4 losses, 3 of them to teams inside the top 10 in the state. Findlay dropping in the rankings that came out this morning from number 5 to number 6. Not a huge loss there, but the record went from 10-2 to 10-6 after last weekend. However, this is a new week and a new opportunity, getting back into league action. Trojans currently sitting at 3-0 in NHC Red Division play. Wins over St. Francis at home, Northview on the road, and St. John's on the road. Anthony Wayne 0-2 in conference. Losses to St. Francis and Bowling Green. Losses were pretty tough, 11-0 to St. Francis, 4-0 to Bowling Green. So Anthony Wayne's still looking for that first goal in league action, first win as well. Overall, the Generals coming in at 4 wins and 8 losses against a pretty tough schedule. Trojans at 10-6 against an extremely tough schedule. Going to be seeing a couple of new faces on the ice tonight for the Trojans, and a couple of familiar faces not with us tonight. Sophomore forward Draven Wilson not with the team this evening. Senior goalie Seth Russell also out tonight. What we will see is junior goalie Jude Brassfield making his first varsity start for the Trojans. He's 3-0 in junior varsity play this year with a 1.75 goals against average and a save percentage just north of 900. We'll also be seeing sophomore forward Louis DeBaradino making his varsity debut for the Trojans. Keep an eye out for Louis. Getting ready to do the starting lineups here. DeBaradino wearing number 24, Brassfield number 27. Looks like everybody's found the feed. That's good. Sorry again for the confusion. Still trying to figure out YouTube streaming. When the stream drops for me, I have about a 50% chance of being able to pick it back up, or versus starting a whole new feed. This time I had to start a whole new feed. So, Trojans 10-6 overall, 3-0 in conference, taking on the Generals 4-8 overall, 0-2 in conference. Here at 9 p.m. on a Wednesday night, Findlay students have one more day of school before Christmas break, so they're not happy about having to play late tonight and then turn around and go to school in the morning. See the Trojans lining up on the red line here. Starter is going to be number 14, junior Sam Swisher. Shramko, the senior forward. Sophomore forward, Colin Somerville. Senior defenseman, Colt Phillips. Senior defenseman, Caleb Hobbert. And in goal, the junior, Jude Brassfield. Trojans in their visiting blue, Anthony Wayne in their home gray with some blue. Goalie for Anthony Wayne, senior Ryan Kubista, played his youth hockey in Findlay. Familiar face for a lot of these kids. But our junior general of the game. She's a 5th grader. Missed the name. The PA sounds a little fuzzy up here. Stand's starting to fill in a little more than I would have expected for a Wednesday game, 9 p.m. We'll be doing our national anthem here. We are ready to go here at Slater. Line up for the Trojans to start out. Up front, it's going to be Somerville at center, Swisher and Shramko on the wings, the all S line. On defense, Colt Phillips and Caleb Hobbert, a pair of seniors, and in goal, Jude Brassfield. See a couple of Findlay High School hockey alums coming into the building. Students currently at Bowling Green State University. See Trey Downard, though he's a University of Findlay student, and Mason Greenewalt coming to watch the festivities. All right, getting ready to drop the puck here. 15 minutes on the clock, a little after 9 p.m. And here we go, Somerville on the opening faceoff for the Trojans. Generals with initial possession, headed all the way back to the red line. Oh, wow, didn't realize how zoomed in I was, apologize. Puck in the corner pulled out by Somerville. Tried to send it out of the zone, and then sent toward the net, pushed aside by Brassfield. Phillips. Over the head of Schramko and all the way down. That's going to be icing. We'll head back down. A couple changes for the Trojans. Looks like got a line out there of Turner Merrill, Connor Stearns. Who else we got? Simon Tanner. Back on defense, Nate Regal, AJ Savage, another couple of seniors. Trojans take it into the offensive zone. Anthony Wayne picking it back up. Now Tanner sending it to the corner, picked up by the Generals. Kept in the zone by Savage from the point, puts the shot on net. Kavista with the glove. See a line coming out now of Nathan Marshall, Caden Weasel, and Luis DiBerdino. DiBerdino seeing his first varsity action of his career. Puck back to Regal, high slot, back to Savage. Savage shoots. Save made, rebound out. DiBerdino to the corner. Back along the wall, looks like now Regal with a hard shot and rebound out. Looks like DiBerdino wanted to clean that one up, couldn't get his stick cleanly on it. Good hard shot from the point by the captain, Nate Regal. Puck out of the zone, picked up by Savage. Generals play the puck behind their own net and look to start something up the near side. Puck gets past that skater. And Regal pushing through and have a whistle. First whistle of the game. Possibly an offside. Yeah, looks like an offside. We will face off just outside the Trojan zone. It's going to be Somerville in again on the draw for the Trojans. Ryan Moss in now, over to Hobbert. Hobbert's pass for Somerville, a little too strong, and will come back the other way. Somerville, Schramko, and Swisher up front for the Trojans. Schramko gets in there and gets a stick on it, pushes it forward, but he loses his balance. Heading, that's not going to be icing, not quite strong enough. Generals turn it around, kept in the zone by Schramko, but then picked back up, and going to see our first penalty of the game. It's like Colin Somerville might get a whistle for tripping here when the possession changes. So, yep, trip the call, and Somerville, the penalized. He'll sit in the box for 2 minutes. First power play of the game will go to the Generals. 2 minutes. 12:56 remaining in the first period. No score. Turner Merrill in on the faceoff. Penalty kill unit for the Trojans: Merrill, Colt Phillips, Nathan Marshall, and AJ Savage. Generals moving the puck. And then a bad pass off the boards there. Turner Merrill with an opportunity to push it into the offensive zone. It gets picked away, but Seconds coming off the clock regardless. Back out to the blue line. Might have to zoom a little less here. That one went on net. Sorry about that. And Anthony Wayne going to reset with about 90 seconds left on the face-off. 1-on-3, puck pulled aside. Another opportunity here, and Brassfield comes out a little too far for it on the face-off. Defensive breakdown there. Brassfield dove for it and couldn't get a stick on it, and the first lead of the game goes to the Generals. 1-0 on the power play goal. So back to even strength, 12-15 remaining in the game. Anthony Wayne. Generals taking the first lead and their first goal of conference play. Swisher back to Regal. Regal up for Somerville, drops it to Schramko. Schramko puts it on net, back out to the point. Moss up the boards for Swisher. Swisher takes a shot, that rebound out, and then Schramko follows it up. Gets his own rebound, sends it to Regal. Along the boards, Moss racing for it. He gets a stick on it. Comes back around to the near side. Anthony Wayne picks up the rebound and sends the puck into Findlay territory. Nate Regal's pass off the boards intended for Somerville, a little hard, picked back up by the Generals. Generals in possession again, this time at the top of the zone. That entry pass knocked down by Regal, and he finds Connor Stearns on the near side. Cross ice to Simon Tanner. Tanner makes a nice move into the offensive zone. Tries to center it from Merrill, but Merrill was hung up. Anthony Wayne now leaving the zone with it. Caleb Hobart right in front of us, going to the middle, but picked up by Anthony Wayne. Simon Tanner stole it for a minute. Puck back out to Howard in the neutral zone. Knocked down by the Generals and covered by the goalie. Bit of face-off in the offensive zone. 10:41 remaining in this one. Back to the point, both Halbert and Phillips got a stick on that one. Not sure who it was intended for, but headed back Finley's way. Icing waved off. Nathan Marshall's pass deflected. Now he's going to send it up the far boards. DeBerardino gets a stick on it, but it's stolen away and now sent back in. That shot blocked by Phillips. DeBerardino now out of the zone. Charging up is Hobart. He's going to bring it into the offensive zone. Too many defenders there, but DeBerardino enters the slot and tries to get a shot off, stolen away. Now it's Hobart. Along the boards, now it's Savage reaching for it. Kept it in. Back to the near side. Puck back out of the zone. Being chased, and that's going to be icing. Trojans looking a little bit like they did last weekend, not being able to connect with the passes in the offensive zone and not having the best communication I've ever seen. Let's see if they can right the ship here. 9:41 to go in the first. Generals off the face-off. Bring it back into Findlay territory. Regal for Savage. Savage out of the zone. Picked right back up by the Generals. Alex Regal again. His pass tipped. Looking for Somerville. A little past him and pushed through to center ice. Picked up by Swisher. Swisher trying to take it far side, but stolen. Got a board battle right at the blue line. Comes out and looks like the Generals are going to get there first. They're going to send it deep, and Nate Regal now going to go to the box for the Trojans. I thought. No, I guess not. All right, Trojans still at full strength. Not sure what the call was then. It looked like the arm went up as soon as Regal checked the Generals player. Simon Tanner picking it up in defensive territory and pushing it in on the far side himself. He centers it looking for Stearns, but just past him. Colt Phillips back through the crease. Connor Stearns coming over. A nice hit and nice steal. Recovered by Hobbert, and Colt Phillips sends it deep. That one goes on net. Vista hands off to the defender, and Anthony Wayne brings their attack forward as Finley changes lines. That one off the skate of Hobbert. He's going to go behind the net for Regal. Regal up to Weasel. Marshall now dumping it in for the Trojans, and Vista going to make the cover there. Going to face off in the offensive zone. 8:07 remaining in the first. 1-0 your score in favor of the Generals. Nathan Marshall on the face-off. Drop back to DeBerardino. Gives it back to Moss at the point. Back around the boards. Moss from the corner shoots. Rebound up high. Weasel drops it back to the point for Regal. Regal back to Weasel. Weasel's shot goes high. Far boards back to Moss. Moss sending it in hard but off target. Picked up by Weasel. Now to Berardino. Stolen on the back wall. Sent around, but Ryan Moss is there. But his pass doesn't take the bounce he wants. Tied up on the boards. Moss with a couple of Generals. Poked out, kept in by Marshall. Nice reach with the stick. And back on the board, see if Trojans can maintain possession here. Sam Swisher did. Pulled it off the boards and got a shot off. Save and cover made. Somerville in on the face-off for the Trojans. Back out to Phillips. Phillips shot through traffic. I think he was looking for Swisher for the tip there. Pulled out by Somerville. Somerville takes a shot, but his stick is hit just as he's shooting. Taking the momentum off of that one, but another save and another cover. As we go under 7 minutes to play in the first period. It's Somerville again for the Trojans. Back to Savage. Savage's shot goes off the bottom of the post. Schramko after the rebound. On the wall, looks like Swisher has it. Swisher. Savage shoots. That one just wide. Schramko picks up the rebound. Back to Savage. Savage on net sends it into a mass of people right in front of the crease. Looking for somebody to put it in the net. Puck in the corner. Colt Phillips sends that one. Save made. Colin Somerville now with an opportunity for Sam Swisher. Save made. Somerville to Swisher. Good connection. Savage now. Sends it on net. Rebound out. No lack of shots for the Trojans, but a lack of goals. I'll just leave it at that. Schramko goes down in the corner. And looks like the Generals are finally going to send it out. That one goes on net. So Brassfield out to Regal. Regal to Savage as Anthony Wayne changes. An opportunity here for the Trojans, but pushed back out by the Generals. Regal looking behind the back to Savage. Savage pushing it to the corner and chasing it himself. Back out to Stearns. Stearns looks, shoots, tipped by the Generals. Back out to the middle of that puck off the skate of Regal and into the neutral zone. Got a whistle, looks like an injured Anthony Wayne player in the far side corner. Looks like he is already back up and skating to the bench. So it looks like nothing serious there. It looks like they're going to face off at center ice. Just over 5 minutes to play in the first period. Calling Somerville in. Center ice picked up by Regal. He can't get around Somerville. Passes it over to him. That one's deflected. And now Anthony Wayne on the attack. They're going to send it in, but off target. Backer on the walls, tied up right in front of us. Anthony Wayne picks it up there at the corner. Send it. That shot blocked by Hobart. Hobart to Schramko. Kept in by the Generals. Looks like Finley's going to get there first. It's Regal. Regal up and out of play into the bleachers. Face off in the defensive zone. 4.5 minutes remaining in the first. Down 1-0. Turner Merrill in on the face-off. Puck to the corner. Looks like Merrill's going to get there. Around the back to Moss. Moss up for Savage. Savage has to be quick here. Goes off the wall and gets back. Savage does. And tries to send it out, but it's picked up by Anthony Wayne. Deflected right to the stick of Simon Tanner, however. Tanner, the drop pass to Phillips. Phillips' pass also picked up, and another opportunity here for the Generals. And the Generals score again. On that one, Finley not able to get it out of the zone and puts the goal right past Brassfield. So an inauspicious start here for the Trojans. Down 2-0 to the Generals. On the face-off, it's going to be Nathan Marshall. We go around the boards for DeBerdino. DeBerdino looks near side for Caden Weasel. Regal Weasel, nice pass, intended for DeBerdino, past his stick and sent back the other way. Generals send it deep. Picked up by Regal, and then looks like Roth for Anthony Wayne. Tipped out of the zone by DeBerdino and sent right back by the Generals. That one's going to be icing, and we'll send it the other way. Face off down on the other ends. Back out Phillips at the blue line, sending it to the corner. Schramko picks it up. Schramko back around to the middle, then drops for Phillips. Phillips is shot off target. Skating right around the blue line. Tried to be held in by Phillips. Looks like he did. Then sends it up the boards for Somerville. Somerville shoots and scores. Cuts the lead in half. Good goal there for Somerville. Makes the score 2-1 in favor of the Generals with about 2.5 minutes remaining in the first period. Not 2 goals, not a obstacle that's impossible to overcome, but Trojans definitely want to get some offense going. Puck off the glass and eventually out of play. Face off in the defensive zone. Turner Merrill over to Savage, and now Regal. Regal, nice through pass to Turner Merrill. He's going to take a look and shoot. Nice save made there by the Generals goalie, Kavista. Offensive zone face off. Trojans have Somerville in. Savage sends it to the corner. Puck up high, knocked down by the Generals, and tried to exit the zone, kept in by Savage. Now all alone at center ice. Somerville powers it past the defender and sends it to the corner. Swisher got a stick on it, but the Generals in possession at the moment. Back out of the zone. Picked up by Nate Regal, senior captain. Turns around, finds Savage at the blue line. Savage winds up, shoots. Rebound out to the near side. Back on the boards for Swisher. Swisher sends it on net. Goalie sends it along, and Regal shot knocked down and bounces in. Wow, that was odd. Trojans tied up at 2, but a high stick. Looks like they are. They're saying no goal high stick by Regal, which hard to argue with. So a face-off down in the defensive zone for the Trojans. Merrill again. Now it's Simon Tanner with a nice push off of the face-off, but kept in the zone by the Generals. 1:20 remaining in the first. Tanner to Hobart. Hobart looks back for Moss. Moss's pass picked up, but then Merrill intercepts the return pass into the offensive zone for the Trojans. Under a minute to go now in the first. Goal was officially waved off, so 2-1 your score. Favor of the Generals. Connor Stearns with the steal. He's knocked down. His entry pass is collected by the Generals. That cross ice, though, picked up by Moss. He's got a look. He shoots. Glove save made with 38 seconds remaining in the first. Good steal there by Moss and a good trigger. Somerville in for the Trojans on the draw. Look back to Regal at the point. Takes a look, sends it off the boards for Swisher. Swisher looks for Somerville. Somerville shoots. It's still right in front. And then that's going to be icing, so we will come right back. That was tantalizingly close to the net. Somerville almost had a put back for goal number 2. Puck on the wall. "13 seconds left. It's Savage to Schramko. Schramko's pass deflected, but ends up with Savage anyway. Regal's shot off target. 1 second remaining, and that's going to do it for the first period. Trojans go into the locker room down 1, 2-1 the score. Went into a 2-goal hole, and then Colin Somerville putting one in the nets. Looks like nerves may have played a part a little bit for goalie Brasshill making his debut. All right, we are going to take a break for about 10 while the Zamboni does its thing, and we'll be back here for the second period of action. Your score at the moment, Anthony Wayne Generals 2, Findlay Trojans 1. All right, welcome back, everybody. It's time to come back from the kitchen or the bathroom or if you fell asleep. We're ready to start the second period here. The Trojans down by 1. 2-1 your score. Trojans, plenty of shots in that last period, just like in the St. Charles game. Plenty of shots, and not many of them in the net. Honestly, not many shots for Anthony Wayne either, but both of them from pretty close in, and both, I think they've got 3 or 4 shots total, and 2 of them in the back of the net. So we'll get started with a quick icing whistle against Anthony Wayne, and we'll face off down here in front of the Generals' nets. It's going to be Somerville in. Got a very defensive lineup. We've got 4 defenders on the ice for the Trojans in Regal, Savage, Phillips, and Moss, along with Colin Somerville. Now, sometimes you do see Nate Regal line up at forward, but I've never seen these 4 on the ice at the same time. We see Anthony Wayne pushing it into offensive territory here. A 2-on-1 with Ryan Moss. There, save made by Brassfield up into the netting. I was just having a conversation between the break about how Brassfield needs to get a couple of saves in him to settle in, and that one will count. 2-1 your score. Face off in the defensive end for the Trojans. Turner Merrill in on the face-off. Really going to be interested to hear the thoughts on that particular lineup for the Trojans. That pass for Anthony Wayne, hard and off the board. Simon Tanner, nice pass to the middle for Turner Merrill. And offside, the call looked like the referee saw Simon Tanner maybe about a half skate length offside as Merrill entered the zone. Merrill again on the face-off, flanked by Moss and Stearns. Simon Tanner in the back for the Trojans. Interesting lineup situations here. Now, Simon Tanner making some nice moves as he pushes it in. Drops it off to Merrill. Merrill's shot, save made, and it's bouncing around, swept out. Ryan Moss with an opportunity here, sends it over to Hobart. Hobart shoots, rebound out again. Stearns gets it back to the point for Hobart. Hobart sends it on net, tipped by Merrill to the near side. Trojans, puck. If you got points for getting close to the goal line, Trojans would be up 10 at this point. General's goalie makes the cover. It's not horseshoes or hand grenades, right? It's hockey. So, equipment issue here with the Anthony Wayne goalie. Got his friend Taylor here, it looks like his name is, helping him with the back of his helmet. Face off, it's Colin Somerville. Wins it and puts it on net, or just about on net, went off the post. Shot from Regal, that one went off the side of the net. Now Tramko gets a stick on it, gets his own rebound, sends it back to Savage. Savage through traffic right into the midsection of the goaltender. Somerville again on the face-off. We've got the traditional line now of Swisher and Tramko. Regal and Savage in the back. Off the wall, this time it's Anthony Wayne pushing it through the neutral zone to the corner. Savage around the boards, finds Regal. Regal behind the back to Swisher. Swisher off the boards to himself and tries to send it through. Anthony Wayne's there. Pulled off the boards there by Regal. He turns it around and looks. He's going to take it himself through center ice. Too many defenders. So he fires from the neutral zone, goes a little high, very hard shot. Marshall sending it to the middle for Weasel. Puck still in the slot, but that one would be icing if, there we go. Tracked by Brassfield. Over the red line. Face off in the offensive zone. It'll be Nathan Marshall. Generals win that one. Back into the neutral zone. Colt Phillips sending it forward and then getting it back and sending it back to Harbert. Harbert takes a look. Pass to the middle for Weasel. Weasel gets held up. Puck stolen away. Good pressure by Marshall, but Anthony Wayne sending it deep out of the zone. And icing whistled once again as we head back in front of the Anthony Wayne net. 12:02 remaining in the second period. Trojans down, score of 2-1. Turner Merrill in on the draw. Generals pick that up, but pinned against the wall by Tanner. Merrill into help. Comes out in the Generals' direction. The general direction of the Generals. Good steal by Phillips. Generals in their own end. Simon Tanner coming in to pressure the puck. He's got help from Merrill. Merrill going to get the steal. He's going to try to center it, and right in front of the net, Tanner gets a chance. Merrill has a chance now. He takes a shot. Went off of somebody's boot. Merrill gets a shot again. That one saved off the pad of Kabista. Pass blocked by Stearns. Trojans need to get onside. They do. Puck coming up through the middle. Off the boot of, it looks like, Merrill. Merrill pushing it up to Schramko. That entry pass by the Generals deflected, and now pinned against the near boards. Not sure where that's going to come out. Hobart up for, couldn't see who that was. That was Phillips. Dumped in again by Hobart. Finley changes lines. Colin Somerville sends it on net. It's deflected. Regal tried to get there on the boards. It was coming in too fast. Regal centers it. Somerville had a stick on it for a second. Puck back out to the back of the zone. Picked up by Schramko before it goes out. He's got a little room to work with. He looks. He shoots. And the save. So puck possession, not the issue here. Trojans doing a nice job keeping the puck in the good end of things. Somerville in. That shot up, still loose. Oh, and Swisher with the backhand putback attempt. It was close, but he couldn't finish it. Back out for Regal. Regal's shot bouncing around. Rebound out. Savage now back to Regal. Regal takes a look, shoots through traffic. Save made off the stick. Picked up by Schramko. Schramko splits a couple of defenders. Now Savage gets a stick on it. Touches it over to Regal. Regal takes a look and finds the back of the net. Nate Regal, the captain, from mid-range, ties this game up at 2. So we're all square again after Trojans open up in a 0-2 hole. Tied up at 2 with 9:52 remaining in the second period. Nathan Marshall on the faceoff now for the Trojans. See if that does anything to spark the Trojans offensively. Goes to Berardino now. To the corner, Nathan Marshall pushing it along the way. Ryan Moss keeping it in, but the Generals coming back the other way quickly. Caleb Harbert coming over. Pushing up the boards. Nice work, and now Nathan Marshall with some room. Loses that race, however, and the Generals possession in their own end. Shoot from deep, puck out just beside the net. Hobart looks to clear it out. See the puck up and out of play. So the assist from Schramko on the Regal goal. 2-2 your score, 9:09 remaining in the second period. Merrill on the faceoff. That shot right into the glove of not Brassfield, but Nate Regal. Regal catching it and dropping it down. Trojans exit from the zone, and now Merrill with an opportunity, shoots off the post. Turner Merrill with a heartbreaker there. From the blue line, Merrill again backhands that one, just off target. Puck out of the zone, Phillips racing for it. He's going to get there first, but it takes the whole length of the ice to do so. Regal sending it near side and check into the Finley boards. It hit a coach and a couple of players as well. See Colt Phillips at the blue line now, off the boards. Nice aimed pass for Regal. Regal takes a look, his shot knocked down. And exits the zone. That one's going to be icing as well. So another face-off in the Trojan zone. Excuse me, the Trojan offensive zone. Somerville in on the face-off. It's back to Savage. Savage's shot right into the midsection of the goalkeeper. Somerville again, flanked by Swisher and Schramko. That one back to Savage again. Savage's shot to the slot into a lot of people. Ryan Moss keeping it in, finds Savage. Savage lifts it up and to the corner. Somerville pressuring the puck. Savage keeps it in, back off the boards to Swisher. Bounces out, kept in by Savage and Schramko. Now it's Somerville looking to the middle. Puck bouncing around right in the front. And another cover made. Noah Schramko came in hard there, but the puck already under the glove of the Generals goaltender. That was a pure momentum check is what that was from Noah Schramko. As we see a face-off in the offensive end. Somerville. Puck to the near boards. Anthony Wayne sending it out. Opportunity here. Oh, nice defensive play there by Colt Phillips, though, to poke it away. Puck along the boards. First real offensive possession of the second period, it seems like, for the Generals, unless I'm forgetting one. Trojans changing lines as the Generals collect in their own end and push forward. Turner Merrill off the boards for nice pass for Simon Tanner. Now it's Connor Stearns. Tries to take a shot. Goalie down. Caleb Hobart for Colt Phillips. We have a goalie with an equipment malfunction. Looks like a strap issue on the pad. I'm going to assume the whistle was for the goalie equipment issue, so we'll just face off. Down in front of the Anthony Wayne net, Somerville to Savage. Savage shoots, rebound out, in rushes Regal. Can't get a stick solidly on it, well defended by the Generals. Puck in the corner, Swisher along the boards, picked up by the Generals, and they're going to push it through. That one on net, sent to the corner by Brassfield. Regal Good pass from Savage up for Somerville. Somerville having to go hard. He's not got a great angle, so takes the shot. Goalie makes the save. Somerville came in fast. Defender did a nice job pushing him off angle. Allowed the goalie to get in good position. 6:19 to go in the second period. 2-2 your score. Turner Merrill on the face-off. That's going to be icing. I'm not going to follow it down. Turner Merrill again on the face-off for the Trojans. It's Tanner in the corner. Tanner taking his time, thinking about it, and sending it back. Not sure if Tanner sent that there or if that was Anthony Wayne, but back into the Trojan zone, and now we have a cross-check whistle. I did not see it happen. At least that's what it looked like the referee gestured. Yep, that's going to be on Anthony Wayne. So I didn't see it happen at all, so I'm not sure which team. Yes, that's going to be Anthony Wayne. Looks like he's gesturing cross-check, so Trojans, I believe, will go on the power play here with 5:50 to go in the second period. Yep, 2-minute penalty, so Trojans on the power play for the second time in this game. Power play unit is Somerville, Schramko, Swisher, Regal, and Savage. It's Swisher here from the circle. He shoots through traffic, but just off target. Regal to Savage. Savage looks and he shoots through traffic. Wow. What a shot from AJ Savage. That was a laser and it was perfectly placed. Bumped the Gatorade bottle up from the nets, and Trojans take the lead 3-2 after starting out 0-2. AJ Savage on the power play goal. So goals today by Somerville, Regal, and Savage. Trojans take a 1-goal lead with 5.5 to go in the second. It's Somerville in on the draw. Phillips. Puck off of Somerville's skate and gets back to Swisher. Swisher's going to shoot. It goes high. Phillips picks it up on the far boards. Over to Swisher. Swisher has a good look. He shoots. Save. It's knocked down by the goalie, but it's still loose. Goalie ends up on his back. Like he might have been laying on it. Counts as a cover. The Generals back to full strength after the power play goal. Nathan Marshall in on the face-off. Ooh, and he gets the shot off. Good shot by Marshall, picking up his own face-off win. Off the boards, it's Phillips coming back near side for Moss. Not a lot of pressure coming in from the Generals. Moss dumps it off the stick of the goalie. Kept in by Moss. Moss shoots into the slot. Rebound picked up by Marshall. Back out to Phillips, and now Moss again shoots. That one just wide by Ryan Moss. Luis DiBerardino now looking to center it. Kicked aside by the Generals. Puck loose on the far boards. Anthony Wayne pushing into the neutral zone. Puck side from the corner. Looks like we've got a neck guard on the ice. That's what it looks like, I think. Nathan Marshall pulling that one off the boards and passing up for Caden Weasel. Off his stick. It's going to go deep. Trojans will change the lines, and Anthony Wayne's going to try to cherry pick that one, but Ryan Moss sniffed it out, found Sam Swisher. Swisher comes near side for Hobart. Hobart, he puts it on net, save made, and kicks back out. Colin Somerville sending it along the way. Savage now. Savage into the middle. Somerville tipped it. But kept in the zone by Savage. Savage over to Hobart. Goes between his legs. He recovers and sends it along the boards again. Puck tied up. It's Somerville and Schramko in there. Finally, Anthony Wayne pull it out, and that's going to be icing. So Trojans come out of the locker room and have definitely dominated the possession game here in the second period and have scored a couple of goals to take the lead. Turner Merrill in on the faceoff. Opportunity here for the Generals, but Finley converging quickly on the puck. Cole Phillips with the initial poke away, and now Turner Merrill bringing it into the offensive zone for the Trojans. Nice job, Merrill, fighting through a couple of defenders to get it all the way into the corner. Still contested, however. Looks like the Generals are going to come out with it. Try to dump it. It's picked up by Regal, and Regal turns it around the other way. Oh! A rare steal from the stick of Nate Regal. Stearns finds Regal, and now it's Savage on the near side. Savage into the offensive zone. Pushes past one defender, and he's going to take it himself, or try to, but it's stolen. Generals send it up the near boards. AJ Savage coming in with the body check. Separating the player from the puck and allowing Finley to get possession. Nice move by Merrill there to stay on the puck after the check. And now Merrill's going to take a look. His shot deflected. Oh, and it's right out front. Followed up by Swisher. It's still loose. Not sure where it ended up. And it looks like, again, goalie on his back on the puck. So a good number of saves from the Anthony Wayne goalie made from his back today. Colin Somerville in on the draw. Somerville putting a shot on goal. Kavista dives out for it and makes the cover. .155 remaining in a pretty quick second period. Took off the boards, it's Moss. Moss's pass gets deflected, and that's going to head down. We got a breakaway situation here. And goal. Anthony Wayne scorer goes one-on-one with Grassfield and wins the battle. Generals tie it up at 3 with just under 2 minutes to go here in the second. A good shot and a good counterattack there by the Generals after Trojans had possession for the vast majority of that period. Found a crack in the defense and headed all the way down, took on the goalie one-on-one and won. Minute 45 remaining here in the second. AJ Savage picking it up in Trojan territory and sending it around the boards. Savage again up for Tanner. Tanner with a nice pass up for Regal. Regal takes a look. His shot off target goes around the boards to Stearns. Stearns take a shot. It was tipped by Tanner. Now a chance here for Savage. His shot collected by the goalie. Face off the offensive zone, 1:15 remaining in the second. Tied up at 3. It's Somerville. Haubert's shot off target. Now it's Phillips in the middle for Somerville. Somerville's shot just wide. Haubert for Swisher. Gets past Swisher. It's still loose on the back boards. Missing on that pass attempt, and now just beyond, and Haubert's able to send it the right way. 49 seconds remaining in the second period. Puck back, that's going to be icing. We will face off in the offensive zone in this tie game. Somerville on the draw. 40 seconds remaining in the period. Nate Regal. Puck out, and we have another opportunity here for Anthony Wayne. Good defensive play there by Savage to poke the puck out. Picked up with about 30 seconds left by Regal. Regal goes off the boards for Savage. Takes a bounce off the boards, and now it's Savage on the near side. Too many defenders in the way. Sends it around off the boards. 18 seconds remaining. Connor Stearns comes in. Anthony Wayne sends it out of the zone. Savage there, 8 seconds remaining. Swisher into the offensive zone. 2 seconds, and Savage shoots with a couple of seconds left. That will do it for the second period. We're all tied up at 3. Trojans were down 2-1 at the beginning of the period. Scored a couple and conceded 1 here. We're tied up at 3 going into the locker room. We'll clean the ice again. We'll be back in about 10 more minutes to see how this thing ends up. It looked like the Trojans had finally kind of found a rhythm offensively and then gave up the breakaway goal, keeping the score tied up at 3. So hopefully we'll see a little bit more of that offensive possession and shot selection by the Trojans in the third. And we won't see too many more of those breakaways. So after 2, your score, Trojans 3, Anthony Wayne 3. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Hello and welcome back, everybody, for the third period of action here between the Trojans of Findlay High School and the Generals of Anthony Wayne. General Anthony and Mad Anthony Wayne. All tied up at 3. After a strong offensive possession performance for the Trojans in the second period. Possessed the puck probably 90% of the time, scored 2 goals, conceded 1 goal on a breakaway. "15 minutes on the clock. See if the Trojans can get conference win number 4, or if it'll be Anthony Wayne that picks up conference win number 1. Out on the ice for the Trojans to begin the final period will be Colin Somerville, AJ Savage, Nate Regal, Colt Phillips, and Caleb Hobart. An extremely senior-heavy lineup. That's the second time we've seen that lineup this game. 4 seniors, all of whom typically played defense, and then Colin Somerville, the senior forward. Hobart, near side for Phillips. Phillips's pass broken up, and Anthony Wayne pushing into the offensive zone. They set up and shoot from deep, but off target. Nate Regal picks it up and sends it behind the boards. Colt Phillips off the boards to Somerville. Somerville touches it along to himself, but picked up by the Generals again. Now it's Savage that breaks it up. Savage steals the puck, and now Ryan Moss up the near side. Having to do some stick work. Stolen. Back out, Connor Stearns with the shot. That one deflected to the boards. Stearns trying to drop it back, but now Turner Merrill turns it around. That one went hard off the pads of the Anthony Wayne goalkeeper. Puck pulled off the boards by Stearns. Now out to the point. It's Hobart. Hobart's shot wide. Turner Merrill in now to Ryan Moss at the point. Goes back to Hobart. One-timer. Save and a cover made. Finley changing out lines again. Now we go back to the traditional first line of Swisher, Schramko, and Somerville. See a defensive pairing of Phillips and Regal. "13 minutes and 30 seconds left in this game. Now Schramko touching it toward the net, but picked up by the Generals and moved up the near side, dump it in. Puck played by Brassfield. He left it for a couple of players. Somerville takes a hit in the corner. Now it's Phillips sending it along to Regal. Regal takes a look, goes off the stick of Schramko to neutral zone. Pass picked up by Regal, and now Regal's got some room. He shoots, rebound comes out. Still loose. Anthony Wayne trying to clear it out, but it's still loose, goes off the board. Chased by Caden Weasel and goes all the way back to Brassfield. Weasel picks it up and sends it out of the zone. Anthony Wayne having to tag up. Colt Phillips from the back. Savage passes around a charging Anthony Wayne player, but now Anthony Wayne sends it back. Nathan Marshall tries to dig it off the boards. Sends it back the other way. Luis DiBerardino does pull it off the boards. He's got a little bit of room. He comes around himself. Looks up and finds Weasel. Goes off of Weasel's stick. Stays in the back. Nice pass from Weasel up to Marshall, but it goes off his stick. Now it's Hobart up the far side. He dumps it. Fucking offensive territory. It's Hobart behind the net. Oh, Hobart tries the backhand, just tucking it in there. Goalie got over just at the last second to keep it in. Anthony Wayne pushing forward. They're going to slow down and allow their offense to set up, skate it back into the neutral zone even. Calling for a line change. They do. Caleb Hobart. Anthony Wayne pressuring the puck deep. Connor Stearns up the near side. Sent by Anthony Wayne into the Findlay zone. It's Caleb Hobart behind the net. Excuse me, coming up the near side. He skates around a couple defenders. Goes all the way to the far wall and dumps it. Stearns into the corner, gets a stick on it. Sent across by Merrill. Now it's Moss. Around the boards, no Trojans on this side. Phillips comes in. Goes to the far corner. And no, that clear attempt was picked up by Moss and sent on net. Goalie makes a save and slow whistle there by the ref, so the goalie allowed to pass it off. Turner Merrill in the corner, goes back for Regal. Regal centers it for Tanner. Tanner circles it around. Under a lot of pressure, finally gets stolen away. Picked up by Phillips in the neutral zone. He sends it to the corner. Trojans change. Tramko reads the pass, but can't hang on to the puck. Able to send it to the boards, however. Swisher back for Savage. Savage sets up and looks. Nope. Sends it over to Regal. Regal's shot. Goalie got a stick on it and sent it to the wall. Savage again from the point. Through traffic. Shoots and it's down. Rebound put back on net. Puck is bouncing around in the lane and then finally cleared out by the Generals. That's going to be icing. So far here in the third, a lot of, again, offensive possession for the Trojans. 5 minutes and change elapsed in the period. Trojans generating a lot of possession and a decent number of shots. No goals thus far. Somerville on the face-off. It's Nate Regal over to Savage, a little too hard. Savage has to dump it. Trojans tag. That pass sniffed out by Tanner. Pushing into the offensive zone, then picking it up off the board, circling it back. Under some pressure, he finds Stearns. Stearns goes off the board, but now another attempt for Anthony Wade, a breakaway, and good defense there by the captain, Regal. Now it's Tanner. Tanner finds Savage, and the beast of the goalie way out of the net covers that one. Next game for the Trojans, win or lose in a couple of nights. It's arch rival Bowling Green High School, also having a good season. They will be at the Cube. That game will be on Team One Sports in the Cube, but anybody who can get there needs to get there. It's going to be a fantastic game. Two teams do not like each other. One of the 3 goals for the season, as Caleb Halbert puts another shot on net, one of the 3 goals for the season that Coach Patey lined up before the season was beat Bowling Green by a lot every time we play them. So we'll see if the Trojans able to do that. Puck picked up by Hobart at center ice. Sent deep. Turner Merrill chasing the puck behind the boards. Back out, Tanner gets a stick on it. Turner Merrill's stick was caught up, and he had a good read on the puck. But he lost his stick, and now another attempt for Anthony Wayne to push it in. Brassfield putting a lid on that one before any situations could arise. Face off in the defensive zone with 8 minutes and 20 seconds to go. We're still tied at 3. Behind the boards, it's Regal for Schramko. Schramko through the middle to Swisher. Now Swisher takes a shot, save. Puck kept in by Savage, but now it's another offensive push for the Generals. Nate Regal able to get back and give it to Savage. Savage's pass for Swisher misses. And we have a cover on the far end. Face off in the offensive zone with just under 8 to go. In this game, 3-3, your score. Not that I anticipated getting there, but just for the record. If this game ends in a tie, we get a 5-minute sudden death, 4-on-4 overtime period. Trojans have already had a couple overtime games this season, as Kadista comes out and knocks that one aside. Off target, however. Held on the boards by Tanner. Stearns in to help. Looks like Generals come out with it. Starts the attack. Well defended by Regal. Regal, beautiful cross ice there to Simon Tanner. As Tanner goes into the middle, gets bumped a little bit, but he's still on the puck. Shoots it. Save made, but comes right back out, and then that's going to head down and be icing. So yeah, Trojans already have 2 overtime games this season. A couple of shootout wins over University School and over St. Francis. Somerville on the faceoff. Puck to the corner, Swisher. Behind the back, Somerville gets there. Off the boards, it's Hobart. Good play there as Colin Somerville skates it around, looks and shoots and scores. Oh, wow. Colin Somerville takes it himself, makes a couple extra strides to get around the defender and angle himself well, and just saw some space to the right of Ryan Kubista and nailed it. Gives the Trojans a 4-3 lead here in the third period with just under 7 minutes to go. See if they can lock down this 1-goal lead or maybe add to it. Colin Somerville, his second goal today, and that was a beauty. 4-3 your score. Turner Merrill on the faceoff. It's back to Phillips. Phillips up the ice right into some traffic. Phillips kicking it ahead, but picked up again by the Generals. They're going to circle it back in their own end. That pass broken up by Tanner, and we have a whistle. Not sure exactly what the whistle was. But it's going to be a penalty against Colt Phillips. High stick looks to be the issue. So with 6.5 minutes to go in the game, Trojans will be on the penalty kill. Colt Phillips sent to the box for a high stick. And it looks like we have a timeout called. Not sure which team called it. Each team gets 1 timeout in the game. Sounds like it was Anthony Wayne on the timeout. Oh, we get to see the Regal parents here. Getting a wave from the Regals. So once again, the next game for the Trojans will be Friday night at the Cube. Junior varsity at 5 o'clock. Varsity at 7 o'clock, taking on arch rival Bobcats of Bowling Green High School. Last time these two teams met in a game that mattered, it was the regional semifinals. Bowling Green upset Findlay in overtime. That was a heartbreaker. So we'll see how that goes. A big game. It's the first day of Christmas break for the kids, so hopefully it'll be a big crowd. At the Cube, 5 p.m. for junior varsity, 7 p.m. for varsity. That'll be on Team 1 Sports. And then The next night, junior varsity here against Anthony Wayne, and the varsity travels to Cleveland area, Lakewood, Winterhurst Arena to take on perennial power St. Edward's High School, currently ranked number 3 in the States. Trojans cleared out on the first face-off of this Generals power play. A little bit of a confusion in the back end for the Generals, but they get it together and send it up the ice. A.J. Savage gets a nice stick on the puck. Savage pressuring again. Penalty kill unit for the Trojans is Savage, Regal, Tanner, and Somerville. As you see, Savage pushing to the offensive zone. Now it's Somerville. Somerville able to bring it in on offense. He's going to take a look and shoot. His shot is knocked down, but taking some seconds off the clock. So you see Savage pressuring the puck in the Anthony Wayne end. Cross ice, the Generals. Nice pressure there by Marshall. Now stolen by Savage. Savage gets converged upon, and his clear attempt goes right into the shin of an Anthony Wayne player. He's going to come off the ice limping quite a bit. Now, oh, wow, nice defensive play there by Marshall. Shot, save made by Brassfield. Anthony Wayne still in possession. Good save there. Anthony Wayne centers it. Nate Regal sends it out. 45 seconds remaining on the Generals power play. That really hurt number 21 for Anthony Wayne. That shot right on target. Brassfield makes the save with the pad, and it's cleared out. Brassfield's seen more action on this power play than he's seen in the rest of the game combined, I think. 26 seconds remaining on the power play. As Anthony Wayne comes to the near side. Noah Shramko getting in the way of that one and sending it back down. 18 seconds left on the power play. Going under 5 minutes now in the game. 11 seconds remaining on the power play. Anthony Wayne setting up for one more push. Colin Somerville. That shot off target. 2 seconds remaining, and that's going to do it. Trojans back at full strength as we see Colt Phillips come out of the box. Anthony Wayne still in possession, however. That shot, save made by Brassfield. Oh, opportunity here for Anthony Wayne. Shot, good save made by Brassfield. That was a quick one. In the Trojan offensive end, Brassfield seems to have kind of found his groove after an awkward first couple of periods. Bunch of good saves here in the third period, both on the power play and after. .351 remaining. 3:51 remaining here in the game. Trojans up by 1, 4-3. Face off in the offensive zone. It's Turner Merrill. Puck was sitting there in the slot for a minute. Finley couldn't hang on to it. Nate Regal pushing it into the offensive zone for the Trojans. And then the clear attempt blocked by Stearns. Puck around behind the net. That one broken up by Merrill. Trojans, one thing they do in good games and in bad is block shots. And my goodness, they are blocking shots and getting in passing lanes. Opportunity here, though, on the near side for the Generals. Can't get around Regal. That's hard to do. Regal's second team All-State last year. The senior captain. Turner Merrill up the near side now. He's got to fight for it as he falls down. Gets a pretty decent shot off, not on target. Be curious to see what the official save count for Kabista is, because he's making a lot of contact with pucks that are not on nets. He comes way out. Oh, an opportunity here for Anthony Wayne, a drop pass. He's going to shoot through traffic, and the glove save made by Brassfield. Good face-off in the defensive end as we go under 3 minutes left in this game. 2:46 to be precise. It's going to be Somerville on the draw in defensive territory. Noah Schramko going to come out with that one. Goes to the far side for Swisher. Swisher's got room. He's going to dump it. 2.5 minutes remaining in the game. Out to the point, it's Hobart. Now it's Swisher to the middle. Gets deflected, and Anthony Wayne with a chance. Nope, goes straight back to Hobart, but Hobart missing on that. He's got to get back. He does, but it's deflected up and into the stands. As, all the way into the stands. They had a little girl fan there having to toss the puck back onto the ice. 2:21 to go. In the game, Trojans up 1. Defensive zone face-off. Ref never dropped the puck. Got a whistle. Got a whistle here. Got a referee talking to the scorekeeper. And now we're good to go. Not sure what the issue was, but Noah Schramko taking the puck off of that face-off and sending it into offensive territory. Trojans in possession. Anthony Wayne sending it back down. Haubert's got to hurry. He gets there, and Stearns gets a stick on it. Looks like it's contested. Anthony Wayne in their own zone. Under 2 minutes to go now. Up the near side come the Generals, then through the middle, poked and to the corner. Good defense there by Hobart and Savage. Centered and tipped. Out of the zone, picked back up by Anthony Wayne. 1.5 minutes remaining in the game. Trojans lead is 1. Near side, pushed to the boards by Somerville, and now a steal. Marshall tried to move it out. That shot knocked down by Savage. Empty net at the moment. I missed Anthony Wayne pulling the goalie, but empty net for the Generals at the moment. AJ Savage's shot attempt going just wide there on the empty net. So 6 skaters on the ice for the Generals as they take the face-off in the Trojan defensive zone with 1 minute and 17 seconds remaining, and Finley's going to use their timeout. Up 1. This a little bit closer of a game, I think, than Finley was probably expecting, but got a couple of players on the ice for the Trojans having their first varsity experience, so a good close game like this is good experience and good preparation for future. Again, the Generals with the empty net with 1 minute 17 to go. Timeout drawing to a close. Ready for the face-off in the defensive zone. Lineup for the Trojans. It's going to be Colin Somerville on the face-off. AJ Savage on the near boards. Schramko just to the left of Somerville, and then Nate Regal and Sam Swisher just left of that. Somerville with the face-off win, but Anthony Wayne with the puck. He's going to come around high slot and take the shot. Kicked out by Brassfield, and then off the post. No goal. Good first save by Brassfield. Rebound came right out, and then Anthony Wayne hit the post. Clock is not running and hasn't been running for quite a while. That's not ideal for the Trojans as Anthony Wayne brings it back, but that's steal by Somerville. He tried to clear it. It's going to be kept in. To go. That shot high. I don't know how many seconds should be coming off the clock, but we should be further into the clock than we are. Regal sends it deep. That one not going to hit the net, but will be called icing. 48.8 seconds to go. Got to think there'd like to be some sort of clock runoff here because that was, I'd say, at least a good 10 seconds. We'll see. You get the referee talking to the timekeeper. Yeah, they are running the clock. We'll see. It was at 48 seconds before. Running it down to 40.5. So 8 seconds run off the clock after the delay. AJ Savage around the boards, kept in. At the point, Sam Swisher coming into pressure. AJ Savage trying to pin the puck on the boards. 25 seconds remaining. Whistled there for pinning the puck on the boards. Don't know the official term for that, but so we'll face off here with 21.6 seconds to go. Somerville on the face-off. Goes to the corner. Savage around the corner. Regal gets there. He finds Swisher. Swisher's going to clear it. The clock is not running. Jesus. Sorry about that, but they, again, didn't start the clock on the face-off, and we lost probably 4 or 5 seconds that time. They're running the clock again. They're going to wind it down to 10.6 seconds this time. This all seems extremely arbitrary. Now they're running it down further. 8.0. 8 seconds to go in this game. Wow. That's, man, okay. Somerville on the face-off with 8 seconds to go. Empty net for the Generals. Trojans with a 1-goal lead. Nate Regal is going to send it deep. And that is, oh man, almost going to go in, but that's the end of the game. And the Trojans will escape Bowling Green with a 4-3 victory over the Anthony Wayne Generals after a really insane last minute or so. Surviving a couple of penalties and the clock not running and all sorts of stuff. So anyway, wow. Okay, yeah, Trojans win 4-3, puts them at 4-0 in conference play, drops Anthony Wayne to 0-3. Next game for the Trojans, another conference game Friday night at home against Bowling Green, junior varsity at 5, varsity at 7. Both of those on Team 1 Sports. Come out if you can. And then on Saturday night, junior varsity here against this Anthony Wayne squad, and varsity taking on St. Edward's at their place. Thank you for watching this insane game. And your final score one more time: Findlay Trojans 4, Anthony Wayne Generals 3, and that was something else. Thanks for watching.